Hey guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see in the title, this video is going to be like a protective style preparation. Right now I have knotless braids in my hair, so I did this process before I got this protective style done. So I'm going to start with the Afoji 2-step protein treatment, and I'm starting with step 1. As you can see, my hair is already sectioned into 4 parts, and I'm going to take one section down and go ahead and section that one more time in half. So with the protein treatment, it's pretty messy, so I put it in a spray bottle. Usually I wouldn't recommend the spray bottle I'm using, but that's the only one I could have find, and I would recommend the one that actually sprays and not the one that mist. So you're going to want to make sure your hair is saturated with the protein and then comb it from the tips to the root. Once you comb that through, you're going to want to twist it up and move on to the other sections. So I think I forgot to mention that I'm starting off freshly washed hair. I believe I used the Eden Body Works, I think it's called, their peppermint clarifying shampoo. With protein treatment, you always want to start on freshly washed hair. Everything is on the little packet instruction wise, so once you follow those instructions to a T, you shouldn't have any problems. And the most important thing not to do in a protein treatment is comb your hair once it's hardened. Your hair will break right off. So like I said, once that section is done, you're going to twist it up and move on to the other section. So I do have another protein treatment video on my channel that was basically me going from like straight to curly, and I doing a protein treatment after like I was done with my silk press and wanted to get back to my curls. So yeah guys, in that other protein treatment video I'm using a blow dryer, so you can see that if you want to see that, doing it that way. But in this video I did go ahead and sit under a hooded dryer. So yep, just gonna finish this section or this side of my hair, and this is the amount of hair I lost from that little section. So the basic steps for doing a protein treatment is make sure you wash your hair first, then you start with step 1. This is like basic steps, especially for the Afoji 2-step protein treatment. Not sure for other ones out there. So you start by washing your hair, you wash that out, then you put your protein treatment in. You can do it straight out of the pack, or you can pour it into a spray bottle, which I feel is easier. You do it section by section, and you comb it in from the tips of your hair to the root. You twist it up, which is optional, but it's easier just to get the hair out of your way. Before you sit under the dryer or use a blow dryer, you're going to want to take the twist out, and then you sit under for the time it says on the packet or until your hair hardens. You wash that out with lukewarm water, and then you go ahead and put in your balancing moisturizer once the protein treatment is all washed out. You leave that moisturizer, which is basically a conditioner, in for 2 minutes, and then you rinse that out and you can start your styling process or put your hair into your protective style. So that's the amount of hair I lost from the whole process, which I personally don't think it's a lot because that is basically the amount of shedding hair I get whenever I wash and condition my hair. So that very front part of my hair on the other side, by the time I reached to that section, it never got any protein really. So one thing you might want to do is get 2 packs of that two-step protein treatment, but just know you won't use the whole pack from the other pack. So this is my hair dry now, and yes, it's supposed to be this hard, and this is it washed out. It looks really good for it not having any product in it. So now I'm just gonna start the conditioning process, which in this protein treatment they call the balancing moisturizer. So my hair looks really, really good. I love doing protein treatments. I think it makes my hair more defined and more shiny. You can see that side there that didn't get any protein treatment. It just looks totally different from the other parts of the hair. So as the packet says, you're going to want to towel dry your hair using a t-shirt. You can use whatever you want. And I just start by putting in the conditioner on my ends and working that through. Then I'm gonna section my hair and then use my Tangle Teaser like brush. So that was the additional shedding I got from the conditioning process, and this is the conditioner, balance and moisturizer, whatever you want to call it, all washed out now. And I'm gonna start like moisturizing my hair. Um, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hair into chunky braids in order to stretch it out overnight. That way I use the blow dryer and heat less. What I would recommend doing is doing this in the morning, like the day before your appointment. That way your hair will have adequate time to dry. Because what happened to me the next morning is my hair wasn't dry, and I had to use not the same amount of heat I would have had to use if I never done it, but more heat than I thought I would have had to use. Because most stylists like to have your hair blown out when doing like braids. So yeah, but this moisturizer that I'm using is by Comet Biologic, and it's the Amla like heavy cream, and I find this really moisturizes my hair. I use this anytime I'm wearing my headband wig, and I do this exact same thing. I put that in, put my hair in chunky braids, and I put my wig cap on, and I put my wig on. And my hair stays moisturized for as long as I want to be wearing that headband wig and be lazy. So I'm just applying that, raking it in with my fingers first, then combing it through with my Tangle Teezer like brush. And I'm going to start doing like a chunky braid. I did this like at 11 in the night, and my appointment the next day was quarter to 10 in the morning. So of course by the time I woke up, I would have never, like, my hair would have never been dry with that big of braids. So like I say, if you have time, try to do it in the morning, so that way the next day your hair is basically dried and you just have to stretch it out a little bit. So this is the next morning now, and I'm taking down my braids. I'm gonna start by using the stretching method to stretch my hair out, and then I'm gonna go in with my same Tangle Teezer just to try to get it as stretched as possible for my appointment, which was this morning. So I never got to do both sides of my hair, but you'll get the gist of it, seeing this part of my hair done. So once I was finished, I went to the hairdresser like that, and my hair was all prepped. It was washed, protein treatment done, all stretched. I personally feel it's better to prep your hair before protective style, because not all the persons doing the protective style know how to treat hair. They just know how to braid and stuff like that. So I recommend treating your hair yourself before and after the protective style. Another thing, don't mind how dirty my blow dryer is in the back by the vents. Just ignore that. It works perfectly and I can't be bothered. So I'm just gonna leave you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hoped it helped. I hope you can follow along as well, because I really want it to be like a follow along video. If you guys do have any questions at all, please feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, most importantly subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.